This is North Dakota Today.
Well, good morning and welcome to North Dakota Today. I am Phoenix O'Connor.
I'm Marla Mayhew.
And I'm Anna Johnson. Welcome.
We were talking about a really cool thing that was happening at the library before the break. And, you know, I feel like everyone needs a little bit of this because technology is just constantly changing and changing. It seems like almost every month there's a new phone here or there and a new little gadget that they've come up with.
No, that's true. So the Moorhead Public Library is doing an event today where if you are not sure how to use any of your whatever electronics it happens to be, it could be an iPad, it could be your phone, whatever, say you got an upgrade and you're like, I don't know. You can bring it to the Moorhead Public Library and they will have a tech expert actually sit down with you and like walk through how to do it. They just ask that you bring your cords with you, make sure you have your passwords written down because I know that's my problem is passwords.
That sounds like my mom.
Absolutely.
My mom definitely needs this course. You know, like you said, it's more for the older crowd or the generation that aren't really that tech savvy. Sometimes.
Hold on so fast.
Are you a part of that demo too?
No, I think actually this is I was actually having a talk with our engineer about this and about online games and about how kids are really crafty.
Yes.
And they know how to, you know, like Discord. I mean, there's so many apps, not just like devices, that I feel like even millennials were kind of, you know, trying to catch up to speed with what's going on. That I don't think it's such a bad thing because things are always changing. Hackers are always very tricky people. I mean, even me being here on the news, I've gotten some of those scam alerts or whistleblower texts that say, hey, your bill's due, and you know, here, click on the link. And I'm like, nope, I think we've done a story about that.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that's the thing is we see so many scams come across and they're always in the news. But yeah, I think it's a really great opportunity. So, and I don't know if they do it weekly. I know they're for sure doing it today, and I believe it's about 3 o'clock. But if you have electronics that you need some help with, just run over to the Moorhead Public Library.
Definitely go get that done because it's really beneficial to know how to maneuver away from not using a tech-savvy device. Because we're definitely going into the future where technology is going to advance, so you want to keep up with the times.
Just keeps changing. I will say this, so obviously you guys all know I recently moved here about a month ago, and I'm still setting up all my equipment, and I was getting my Amazon Prime and Netflix all set up, and they have a really cool nifty thing where you can just use a QR code and it just automatically sets up, and that's something I really like and I really appreciate instead of having to manually put in the username, the password, like all over again.
But there may be people watching even that are like, what is a QR code?
Right.
Technology moves so fast.
I think by now, well, you never know, but there was one commercial during the Super Bowl where they had the QR code kind of bouncing around. So
that was a clever advertisement.
It worked.
It was great marketing because I
really
literally was one of those people like, what is this?
You're chasing it around.
Trying to catch it.
That's awesome. So, okay, Phoenix, I feel like I might know the answer to this, but I'm going to start with you here. How do you feel about Garth Brooks?
Sure, he has some great songs. I think you guys are more into, I do like country music. I do listen to some country music, but I'm not like a super fan with like that kind of stuff. So I'm sure if you name some of his songs and I heard them, I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard that one, but I'm not like a super fan, but yeah, I like the guy.
Thunder Rolls.
Yeah, that's right.
How about you, Marlon?
I love Garth. Garth Brooks is such an iconic country singer. He's been around from like the early 90s, right? So his songs have just been synonymous with country. He even has a star. He has a star that is on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's amazing.
Yeah, gosh. So he's a big player. Here's the thing about Garth Brooks. We love Garth Brooks. He's been on a tour lately. I think he actually came to our area. But he just announced, he's like, and I'm done. Like, he just was like, I know I have stuff booked the rest of the year. I give up.
He's retiring? Or?
No, he's just like, he's done with this tour. Because from what I understand, he was like, look, we had the pandemic. Now we've just had some terrible weather. I mean, at this point, he's basically saying, like, for the band and the crew, I'm just going to say it's too much and we're done for the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's going to reschedule some things for maybe in the future.
This year?
Yeah, he's done for this year. And he's like, maybe next year we'll come back at it. But he's like, between the pandemic and the weather, it's poor guy.
Yeah.
Like, and that, I mean, Garth Brooks is one of probably the top performers in the world. So for him to cancel things really must echo how the rest of us feel inside.
Yeah, that's kind of like Adele. Adele canceled her residency or one of her events recently because of a shortage, the shortage.
Yeah.
And so it's up there.
I I kind of feel at this point with 2022, I think 2020, totally different ball game. But I've noticed that there were some performers out there that got really creative, where they would do kind of like, remember like the good old drive-in movie theaters where you stayed in your car. So some performers, they performed, but they were on a big screen while people stayed in their cars. You were still able to socially distance. I mean, obviously everyone each to their own, but I think in 2022, I don't know. To me, it's like either you want to do the job or you don't.
And the mask mandate is over with at this point.
And Coachella is just like, everyone come in. So.
Right?
Yeah. Have you guys ever been to Coachella?
No.
I mean, I don't think we kind of went over that.
We talked about it yesterday that
we
it's
did.
in Palm Desert. We are definitely going to try to get there next
That
year.
would be cool for sure.
Well, no, I've gone several
Maybe
times,
we
so that's
should
why I
go.
asked if anyone's actually ever
2023
been
trip.
Most definitely. I would love that.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Yeah.
The
Take
NDT
the
team.
road.
And we'll take the couch.
NDT with the couch. We would be
That's
so
traveling
poppin'.
in luxury right
Most
there.
definitely.
If we can't go out to California, I think there's plenty of other great opportunities we can do around here in North Dakota and Minnesota, especially when summer kicks around.
Yeah, Jason Derulo's coming in July, guys. I'm excited.
Yes.
He's like almost family to me.
So many good acts
yeah.
this year, actually.
Red River Fair,
River Valley Fair, yeah.
the North Dakota State Fair.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Minnesota State Fair.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Isn't
Yeah.
that's almost around the corner here, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think August maybe?
Yeah.
But have you been?
No, I'm only 6 months fresh
It's
in
amazing.
Fargo.
Have you?
I
Well,
have
before
not
when you
been
were
out
here?
there to the Minnesota.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we've got to go. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Huge, huge, huge. Well, speaking of huge things, our show today. Woo!
It's
our
a big
show's
one.
awesome.
We
Yeah.
have a lot of people.
We're actually working on creating healthy lifestyle, and that does require a good diet. So we've got the gal for you. She's going to help us out with that.
I can't wait. But first, your local steals and deals.